Good afternoon, everybody. This is Tatsuya TMA bringing you actually a repeat cast. So the last time I tried to cast this one, it didn't work. It did work for the first 16 to 17 minutes, and then it kind of just skipped straight to the end. So I wanted to get the full version of this match onto YouTube. I'm going to leave the other one up and just link to this one. But yeah, so if you watch the first one, which only I think 24 people have so far, and probably half of those are me, feel free to skip straight to 17 minutes. If you haven't watched it, well, this is a match where I play Kassadin, ranked, AP mid. So normally Kassadin is banned in like every single match, however they did not ban him this time. Sorry for that little skip there, just had to do the usual restart of fraps when the game comes in, because for some reason it doesn't like loading. So anyways, back to what I was saying. I am playing Kassadin. Normally he is banned in every ranked match. However, this time he wasn't, and I was first pick, and I Okay. I was team captain, so I decided not to ban him just in case they didn't ban him, which they didn't, and I took him. So the matchups here, me playing Kassadin in the mid, most likely versus Sivir. She has a spell shield to try and counter me. That's why they put her there. However, they still have another AD carry, Ashe down bottom. I would have liked to have seen them pick an AP carry. Well, I mean, I'm happy that they didn't. But an AP carry and stick them down bottom and put Sivir in the mid so that it was still a decently balanced team, because they have too much AD. Sivir, Lee Sin, and Ashe are all their main damage dealers, and they are all on the same team. So yeah, that's bad. So we're gonna have a Janna and an Ashe versus Soraka and Graves. Up top we're gonna have Gangplank versus Lee Sin, and then in the jungle we've got our Xin versus their Amumu. I actually do know the Xin. He's my roommate. Sandpaper Koala, which is his username for pretty much everything. He's a crazy bastard. We like him though. So anyways, hopefully I will be showing you why you should always ban Kassadin. He is a royal pain in the ass. His silence lasts forever. He can just be in and out of team fights, applying damage the whole time. He has an AoE slow, or a cone in front of him slow, that does a metric butt ton of damage. And he can lane pretty good. If he does lane against an AP mid, he tends to really just completely shut them down. Just because he's got that silence, he can go in and out. He's a little bit more difficult to play in the beginning just because he is a melee champ. So if he's going against you know, like a LeBlanc or a Vigar or a Brand, it can be a little bit more annoying to get some minion kills. I will admit I didn't even think of Sivir's spell shield at this moment, and I just figured, oh, they're just sending a ranged against me, I guess. But I will soon find out that spell shield is quite annoying. So we've got Lee Sin and GP just standing right next to each other. Oh, GP's going to be chasing down this Lee Sin, trying to take him out. And he pushes him back. He's just trying to zone him out a little bit here. And he gets another parlay off. Pardon my my Skype message. Somebody must be wanting to play some League. Or it's my brother, and I told him not to Skype me because I was going to be casting and he might not listen to me. Oh, and there was the first blood by GP. I knew that it was going to happen, mainly because I've already watched this cast a couple of times. But GP kills this Lee Sin pretty early, less than 3.5 minutes into the game, and he's already got first blood, which is going to allow him to just farm up top. He's got 10 versus Lee Sin's 5, so it's only a pretty small difference there, but now he's going to start to out-level him, which is going to be bad for Lee Sin, because a GP that gets ahead of you, especially one that's smart and builds a little bit of resistance early on, that's going to be tough for Lee Sin to come back from. Alright, back to the mid. Trying to get a little bit of harass on Sivir. I'm thinking I'm feeling pretty good because she's down to about a third life and I haven't used a single pot yet. However, my mana is a little bit low. I don't have too much more mana at this point. I am pro dodging all of her boomerangs, which is always really good because that's really how she gets some major harass on, at least from a distance. Mumu trying to gank top. Oh, and I definitely just got hit by a boomerang there. See, one boomerang hit, and she already pretty much got me roughly equal to health as to what she was at. I just got nervous that I had my microphone muted, which would be bad. Mugu's going to try and come in and gank, but he's super slow. I had boots, so I just kind of moved down the side, circled back around, and there's, you know, nothing you can really do there. We're going to see Lee Sin take out, or GP take out Lee Sin again. Looks like they're going back and forth. Lee Sin drops a pot. Ooh, and GP takes him out again. Now he's up 2-0. He's got him by a level. He's probably going to get another level. Yeah, there it is, 5-3 level-wise. He's up on him 2-0 and kill. So this GP is just rocking this Lee Sin, and that's going to definitely become more and more apparent if he keeps getting kills. Sivir's playing back a little bit. She doesn't have a lot of mana, so she can't harass too much. I dropped 2 pots, but she doesn't have any pots. She's rocking the Doran's Blade, so she doesn't really have too much sustainability. Zin's going to try and come in and gank her, but she's going to hit the spell shield, so she's not going to be knocked up. Zin's going to take a couple of turret hits, and we're not going to be able to gank him. I don't have my ult yet, so I couldn't get past these minions, and I just take a crap ton of minion damage. There is nothing I can do there. I'm pretty low health. She's pretty low health, but without my ult to be able to jump in on her, there's not too much I'm going to be able to do. I did use the health pot because I kind of feared for my life when all those minions were on me. But I'm not going to go back yet just because I know that I'd be losing a lot of XP from these minions right on this turret. And Graves disconnected, and as he disconnected, they took full advantage of that down bottom and went ahead and killed him. Now this Ashe is going to push this Soraka back, and DCs during ranked games are no good. Fix your internet before you go into a ranked game. Come on, people. Fix your internet. Got GP is pretty low health against this Lee Sin, but I guess he's feeling pretty good because he's staying in it. He does have his oranges, but he doesn't have any mana. So Lee Sin's pushing pretty hard. Lee Sin is 4, GP's 5, so he caught up 1 level on him. However, this GP might take a level there. And we've got Pro Zin Jungler giving me the second blue, which is always nice on Kassadin. Kassadin has really, really difficult mana problems early on, especially because pre-6 I don't take Netherblade, which is what gives him some mana sustain. And now this Zin is going to try and come up and gank this Lee Sin. Oh, they're going to ignite him. Zin's going to dash up, he's going to knock him up, and there's absolutely nothing that he could do. So this GP was staying in, hoping to bait him, keep him in the lane. And it worked, and they went ahead and got another kill on that Lee Sin. So he still is at level 4 versus GP's 7. So GP's got him by 3 levels. He's absolutely dominating the lane. He's got him 35 minion kills to Lee Sin's 20. However, one of the things that's and I missed that boomerang blade. One of the things that's not going to be good for us here is the fact that our Graves DC'd. He is level 4 and sitting on our fountain. Graves, why are you sitting on the fountain? Come back. No good. No good, no good. Graves AFK. We know, Soraka. We know. Oh, and I try and rift in and hit her, but I completely forgot about that spell shield. She does get a couple of auto attacks off on me, but not hurting too bad. So realizing that her spell shield is down, I go ahead and get a nice full combo, but she does hit me a couple times, gets the ignite off, and brings me down to half life. That's kind of puckered my butt up a little bit and made me realize, hey, maybe I shouldn't do that harass, because Sivir hurts. Sivir hurts pretty bad, actually. We still don't have Graves. However, this GP, in my mind, I was sitting here thinking, I'm hoping... Oh, Graves is back! Alright. Now we've got the Zing ghosting in, trying to come up in on this Sivir. She's going to ult to try and run away, and there's just not enough damage that can be outputted. I am once again dying to minions. It's awesome. So, minions. Minions are OP, especially those caster minions. They have the most OP abilities in the entire game of League of Legends.
Shut down.
And Lee Sin got a kill on that GP, finally takes him out. However, GP must have landed an ignite on him and took him out as well. Zin's going to come back here and cover my lane while I go back and buy stuff. Getting hit by Boomerang Blade, never any good. Down bottom, their bottom lane is missing, which is allowing our Graves to just kind of try and sit back and farm back up and maybe potentially try and catch up. He is 26 minions behind, so that's no good. Soraka is smart. Soraka tells him to just last hit and farm up, which is exactly what he needs to do to catch up, because he's pretty far back. Normally, that's kind of what I do. However, here I'm trying to auto-attack a little bit more just because I want to keep these minions right in the middle of the lane here. And I don't want them to get too pushed on my turret, because this Sivir is just pushing this lane. She's auto-attacking a lot. She's not exactly doing anything. Oh, the pro bait. So I'm trying to bait her spell shield now and make her waste her mana. And then once it's down, then I can waste my mana by force pulsing, I guess, and not hitting her. So yeah, she isn't last hitting. She's not trying to keep her minions in the middle. She is just kind of pushing the lane, but it's causing me to miss a lot of minions. Oh, I got that one. There we go. She's dominating me in minion kills. I'm at 28. She's at 53. That's bad for me, but I'm hoping to make it up. Oh, this GP is going to be chasing down this Lee Sin. Lee Sin tries to slow him, and GP falls back. Just auto-attacking some minions. Graves is coming into the jungle, trying to take the golems, trying to get anything he can to make up some level and make up some gold. And there I am, baiting the spell shield again. She doesn't have a lot of mana, so she can't keep doing that, and that spell shield has a pretty low cooldown. So, or sorry, not low cooldown, has a pretty high cooldown. So I know that each time I do that, if she were to stay up here, she wouldn't have the spell shield up. That's why, if you notice, anytime she spell shields and I bait it out of her, she ends up falling back. And Zen is going to get hit by the bandage toss. He's going to get ulted. He's going to get ignited. And Sivir just comes in for the last hit. I guess Amumu likes to use that ult to get him away. But he knew that he wasn't going to be able to kill him with just the bandage toss. So we went ahead and ulted and got that kill. I don't really mind whenever an Amumu uses an ult for one person early on, just because when it's not a team fight, it's really what it's there for. I mean, it's a long enough cooldown that it's probably going to be up by the next time he's going to need it. However, it might have been nice right here. Amumu's going to try and come in and gank this GP. GP's going to flash away. He is going to get the bandage toss, but he's going to eat the oranges and back away. And Amumu isn't going to be able to do anything. If this Lee Sin was up here, it might have helped him out a little bit. However, I see that this Lee Sin is low health, so I'm going to go ahead and try and rift in here, give him the full combo. It's going to knock him down to practically no health, and GP is going to ult for the kill steal. So that GP, or that Lee Sin was already slowed. I was one auto attack away from killing him. But it did get an assist, so I don't mind. This GP's nice and farmed, nice and fed. And Amumu's going to get the bandage toss. He's going to eat the orders. He's going to BK. I'm going to go ahead and silence this Amumu. GP's going to try and walk away. Oh, and he gets hit by the double boomerang blade, but it's not enough damage to do it. Zin's going to come up in here. He's going to dash in on this Amumu. He's going to ult to try and get him. Then he's going to turn and go off their Sivir instead of focusing this Amumu. But I see the Amumu's low life. I'm going to chase after this Amumu, and I don't have enough mana to follow up with anything. Oh, if I had any mana, I would have been able to do one of my abilities, and maybe the force pulse to slow down that Amumu to get a couple more auto attacks in, but it just wasn't enough. So Amumu is going to go ahead and go back and make it away. Super sad face. Actually, I lied. Amumu's going to stay here, but I still don't have enough mana for a full combo. If I did, I'd probably be able to take out this Amumu. I am going to try and toss a little bit more harass, which isn't going to do enough of anything, because now Lee Sin is back, full health. I'm just going to back away, call this one a good try. That's right, I'm going to rift walk away, because why not? So that was a bunch of well, we did kill Lee Sin when I first came up here, and now GP is going to try and come up in on this Lee Sin. They're going to fight back and forth. GP's getting some parlays off and auto attack, and Lee Sin's going to try and slow him and walk away, and this GP is just going to continue to farm. GP obviously got a nice crit off because Lee Sin's down to about half life now. Which is going to be pretty bad for Lee Sin because GP has practically full mana and is just going to be able to sit here and farm up. He is completely dominating this Lee Sin with farm. I got another blue, which is good. Mumu's going to try and come up and get this GP. He's going to miss his bandit trap, so GP isn't going to even have to use his oranges. He's going to be able to walk away. Even if Amumu had his ult, because he missed that bandage toss, GP would have been able to just simply move away from him. And Zin's going to come up and dash in on this Lee Sin, but Amumu is going to ult to stop both of them. Zin's going to continue to chase, and we're going to lag a little bit, and nobody dies. And I'm back to farming. Farming up on my turret. GP's gonna... Oh, look at these little scouting minions. I think I mentioned them in my last cast. Scouting minions are pro. And look at that. Okay, that was something I mentioned in my last one, and I'm glad I can mention it again. So I just Rift Walked in, which should have done damage. Null Sphered, which should have done damage. And Force Pulse, which should have done damage. And none of it did any damage. And GP got the kill on Lee Sin. He's going to run into his bushes. He's going to juke away. He is going to juke away, and Amumu's going to take the bait. I'm going to come up. Oh, he misses the bandage toss. I'm going to go ahead and silence this Amumu. Rift Walk in. Hit him a couple of times. Force Pulse is up. I'm going to Force Pulse and slow him. And I can... Oh, I did not have to ignite him, but that's okay, because it allowed me to not have to follow in anymore. This Sivir's going to try and chase me. However, I pro-juke her, and you just can't catch Kassadin. He can just... If he gets one juke on you... Oh, and I take both the Boomerang Blades, which definitely hurt me, but she knows she isn't going to be able to follow that up with anything with no mana. I have a blue and Rift Walk. So yeah, you just even with Kassadin with low health, he can just get away from everything because he can Rift Walk over this wall from the river into the jungle, come down here. He can Rift Walk through the jungle. He's just impossible to catch. How's Graves doing on catching up? Graves is at 86 versus Ashe's 115. Not terrible for the fact that he was out for a couple of minutes, and he is still down 2 levels, which is kind of sad face, but that's okay. Lee Sin, I guess, decided he's had enough of GP up top. He's 2 levels back from him, and he wants to come in and farm up. However, I am 2 levels up on him as well. Graves is fighting for his life down here. Ooh, and an epic Force Pulse to slay minions. And I go ahead and bait the spell shield, kill the rest of the minions, and make Sivir take a turret hit. Let's see what's going down here. Zin's gonna not really come in and be able to gank because they're a little bit pushed. Ooh, and I'm gonna get a nice combo off on that Sivir. She gets scared and she ignites me. I hate when people waste their ignite like this. I mean, it doesn't do a lot of damage in this situation. I guess she's just scared, so she hit buttons. Oh, GP's trying to run away from this Amumu again. And they're wrapping up and underneath him, but he sees it. He's going to come into the bush. Oh, he's going to get hit by Lee Sin. And he's trying to ult to walk away. Is he going to be able to make it? He eats some oranges, so it's K. And it's lagging around. There's weird flashes. He gets ulted again. There you go. There. Now he eats his oranges, and he's going to be able to just simply walk away. So... this GP is definitely showing how farmed up he is, and he's going to continue to chase after this Lee Sin. GP barely has any life left, Lee Sin barely has any life left, and GP is going to go ahead and still walk away from this one because GP is a dirty pirate. Yar. I am 1-0-1. I don't. Oh, that Amumu. That's right. And we have an Ashe MIA, which is actually allowing our Graves to catch up. He's now only 20 kills back, and there it is again. Look, the Rift Walk wasn't close enough to do any damage, but I was close enough to should have done damage with Null Sphere and Force Pulse, and neither one of them affected her. I'm pretty sure that that's a bug. I don't know if it's because my combo with Kassadin is too quick, because I have the quickest fingers in the East. Spoiler alert, I live on the East Coast. But yeah, that's twice now that I've given the full combo and the spell shield somehow blocked both of them. Zin's gonna go ahead and dash in here. She's gonna spell shield out of nothing and get knocked up. She does taking massive damage. She gets ignited, and one Rift Walk here should kill her. Now I'm up 2-0. She is 1-1. So she was just way too overextended. She couldn't do anything about that. She spell shielded out of the initial slow from Zin, which allowed the knock-up to go off, which slowed her down enough for me to come in, get my slow off on her, and there was just not too much she could do about that. Kassadin's ability to dive in and still make it out without taking too many turret hits is pretty crazy. So I'm going to go ahead and waste my mana on Null Sphering a minion that I could have auto-attacked, because why not? And Zin is going to give me blue again. What's GP up to? Continuing to farm, 107 to Lee Sin's 52. And Lee Sin's level 9, GP's level 12. So GP is absolutely dominating this top lane. We did have Graves come out of the game a little bit, but for some reason Ashe just disappeared. She's level 11 to Graves is level 10, and she isn't that far ahead on farm. Let's see what happens here. There's some Amumu wrapped up into our jungle. Graves is going to say nay. And go ahead and toss the smoke there. Oh, and Graves gets double ulted and just, he's going to try and dash away, but is it enough to make it away? Oh, and he's ignited and just takes too much damage. But I know that all of those ults are gone, so I'm going to go ahead and apply a little bit of damage here. I'm going to miss my force pulse completely. So yeah, that Graves was a little bit too far pushed off. He got bandage wrapped, he got Amumu ulted, he got Ashe ulted, he got knocked up by Janna's whirlwind, and there was not too much he was doing there. My turret did get destroyed, but I don't care because I was midding against Sivir, and she's a crazy pusher. I'm going to try and catch something that I missed last time, which is right here. So I see that she's really low health. I'm going to go ahead and rift in. Somehow avoid those volley. There it is. And because I know I have blue, I can just move around a little bit quicker with the rift walk. Because why not? What do we got for items? Our Graves has got a BS sword and a Zeal. I really like to go with an early Bloodthirster with Graves, but that's not for everybody. Our GP's already got his Trinity Force, and he's got the Philo Stone for some gold and some sustainability while he was in lane, and this Ashe stayed in lane. So I like that. He's building some defenses, which is really nice. Definitely helped him. That early defense definitely helped him against Lee Sin. Plus, he's got the Ninja Tabai and the Chain Vest. They have just so much AD on his on their team that just not too much they can do. So I tallied in while they had no vision, and I'm going to go ahead and give the full combo to Ashe. That Janna pushes me back towards her. I'm going to go ahead and ignite her. Oh, and one more Rift Walk, and a Void should take it out. And somehow I got a double kill on that Janna. I don't really understand how I did any damage there. I did get Ashe arrowed underneath the turret, but there wasn't enough damage taken for me to die, and I did get the double kill. However, I did take enough damage to make me go back. And Zin. I was very, very proud of this because normally Zin, our jungler, Sandpaper Koala, he doesn't really go after dragon, but he's proing it up right here and go ahead and taking dragon. We did just double kill them down bottom, so this is a pretty safe dragon for us. And GP's going nuts against Lee Sin up top because he's super, super fed. Oh, and he just gets an awesome crit against Sivir. Sivir's trying to, he just takes all of Sivir's damage, but because he has that armor, there's just not enough that Sivir can do to completely take him out. And he's going to try and wrap back around here to kill that Sivir. He does still have his oranges up, so he knows if he got one good parlay off, he's easily going to be able to take him. Now we're back to pushing mid. I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of damage on this Amumu, but I see that my Void Sphere doesn't do that much against him. He does have a little bit of magic resist. Yeah. So I do have everybody out leveled, which is nice. We actually have the GP and myself have most of the people out leveled. I really don't like sitting in on a turret whenever a movement comes up, so we go ahead and back off of this thing here. Wait for a decent engage. Apparently Sivir thinks that she's the tank. She's going to take a parlay from... Oh, and that Amumu really wanted that bandage toss to toss it into this GP and try and probably ult him there, which he wouldn't have gotten the whole team, but as we can tell, this Amumu really likes to use his ult on one person. So we're going to keep falling back and try and make them fight underneath our turret. I'm trying to kind of spam abilities to catch up on farm because I am a little bit back. 78 minion kills to Sivir's 130. Ooh, but I am up 4-0-1. Or, I'm up 3 kills on her. So we are now equal in level. But I wish I had spectator mode because I'd tell you if I was up on farm or not. My guess is I probably am up on farm. I do have that early Rod of Ages, so I do have some beef to me with the upgraded boots. I didn't really talk too much about the items early here, but are they... Oh, this GP flashes over the wall. Is it going to be enough? Oh, he just gets ulted there. He's going to be trying to run away. Gets ignited. He's running. This Jhin is trying to kind of run up and save him. They just can't do enough damage to take him out. And I get the full combo off on Lee Sin. I see that he's about to go down and rift walk in one more time. I'm going to chase after this Lee Sin, seeing if I can take him out. And a rift walk. And a Vorpal Sphere takes that out. There's still more damage coming out over here. I see Silver here, but I know that Janna's coming up here. Oh, one rift walk there is going to take her out. I see that this Amumu's trying to make it away. They can't quite push him away. Another rift walk is going to take out that Amumu for the triple kill, and I am just mopping people up. So nobody focused me, and I literally just sat in the back taking out the people that were trying to retreat. That's what Kassadin can do well, is he can just simply take out most of your damage. The Sivir did not get focused at all, which is terrible for us, but we did take out their Janna, Amumu, and their Ashe. So, I mean, we did take out one of their AD carries. Oh, and she's going to take the full combo. There's not going to be too much you can do. She's ignited, and that ignite plus a couple auto attacks plus Graves tossing in the buckshot was just enough to absolutely destroy her. She should have backed up a little bit sooner, knowing that her turret was going down and that we were just going to jump right in on her. Between my rift walk and Graves' dash, quick shot, I believe it's called, she was easily going to be absolutely annihilated, which she was. And look, everybody's so nice. Zin offers blue to Soraka. Soraka offers it to me. I don't need it because I mopped up somebody that had blue. Soraka says give to GP. I tell him that I got one. We're lagging a little bit. So yeah, I'm not too upset with the fact that we didn't take out Sivir, because we did take out the other AD carry, as in Ashe, who honestly I would much rather take out Ashe first, just because she has that the ability to continually slow people. She's just a little bit more. Sivir is just all about damage output. Ashe is about damage output and utility, so I'd rather take out the combination of damage output and utility. Oh, this GP is going to pro dodge a bandage wrap. He didn't really need to toss his ult in there because he was easily away. Maybe his oranges were down. He was afraid of the Amumu ult, but we are going to try and wrap up over here and help him out. Silence. The calm before the storm, ladies and gentlemen. The calm before the storm. Ladies and gentlemen, there are actually some ladies that that watched. Oh, and I wanted to give a shout out. I think this is the one that I gave a shout out to Delete Keys, who was my first comment from somebody that I didn't know. So thanks again, Delete Keys, and thank you again. Oh, and we're gonna see that they're all in the bushes here. GP's taking the most of everything. I get pushed away by Janna, but they all clump up right here. I'm going to rift to the other side. I'm going to force pulse. Everybody takes some massive damage. Amumu ults, but they have just taken so much damage between everybody else here. I'm going to go ahead and rift walk in, take out this Janna. This Lee Sin's trying to get away, but with a blued up Kassadin, I'm just going to be able to rift in on him. Go ahead and get the triple kill. I see Amumu's wrapping up over here. GP's going to... Oh, he bandages back in on GP, and he's taking some massive damage, and the Force Pulse would have killed him, but they surrendered just in time for him to make it alive. So, everybody, that is why you ban Kassadin. His ability to just jump around, long silence, long slow, and AoE damage. You can build some beef on him early. He is just an absolute vicious champion. Ban Kassadin in ranked matches. Also, subscribe to my videos, and thank you again for the support. I do have a few followers. I will be trying out some live casts here pretty soon. So yeah, until next time, which should be a few days from now. Thanks again, guys.